Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is our second video of the Linux playlist, which is Introduction to Linux. And in this video we are going to cover what is Linux, the real world example of Linux, where it is actually used, its key features, what is Linux kernel and its distributions. So stay tuned. Let's understand Linux with the real life example of the restaurant. Let's say your computer is a restaurant. You are the customer, which is the user. The kitchen is your hardware, like the RAM and other resources of the hardware. And Linux is the chef, which is the operating system here. So you don't cook your food yourself. You just say, I want pizza. The chef, which is Linux, goes inside, uses the oven, which is hardware, makes the pizza, which is output, and gives it to you through the waiter, which is the application here. So you give it instructions and it quietly makes things happen for you. So imagine your computer as your body. It has some parts like a brain, heart, hands, legs. But without telling them what to do, it is just a statue. The thing that helps your computer to understand what you want, it is called an operating system. You must have heard about operating system like Windows and Mac OS. But Linux is the smartest underdog. It is free and open source, and also it runs on everything from your Android phone to the servers that keep your favorite website alive. And when you click on a photo, Linux quietly tells your computer, hey, open that photo from the storage, show it on the screen, and don't crash while you are doing it. You can imagine Linux as a brain that do everything for you, like a waiter. Let's go back to 1991. A college student from Finland named Linus was just curious about how computer worked. He was using another system at that time, which was Unix system, but it was very expensive. So Linus thought, I will make my own. He built a small version of Unix and uploaded it online and said, I made this for fun, and if anyone want to join, they can join. So people from all over the world joined him. They fixed their problem, added features, and kept everything moving. And this is how Linux was born. So let's see some key features of Linux. It is free. You don't require any license. It is secure. Hacker have hard time to break it. It is fast, it is customizable, and it is very stable. Servers runs for years without restarting. That's why banks, tech giants, and even the stock market uses Linux. So let's understand why Linux is not a full operating system. So here where most of people get confused. Linux itself isn't a whole operating system. It's just a kernel, the core part that connects everything. You can think it as a car engine. The car engine makes the car move, but it can't take you anywhere by itself. You will still need the seats, wheels, and steering. Those are the application tools and user interface built around the Linux. So when you say something like Ubuntu, Fedora, that's complete OS. Linux is just powering it from inside. So let's understand the Linux kernel now. So what does the Linux kernel really do? So it's like the traffic police inside your computer. It decides which apps get CPU time, who can use the RAM, how your mouse, keyboard or pen drive should talk to the system. Imagine your computer as a busy city. Everyone is trying to move out at once, but the kernel controls every signal, directs the flow and makes sure no one crashes. So now let's understand what are Linux distributions. Since Linux is open source, people started building their own versions and called their distribution or distros. So each distros have some Linux heart but different personality. Like Ubuntu is simple and friendly. Kali Linux is a hacker's favorite. Fedora loved by developers, and the CentOS trusted by companies for their servers. Why should you learn Linux? If you want to work in DevOps, cloud or cybersecurity, you can't escape from Linux. Almost every server, every cloud platform, every serious tech job uses it. Learning Linux will help you understand what actually happening behind the screen. When you press run or save, you will know what is going on deep inside. It's like learning to drive and fix the car. If you learn Linux, you are not just learning the commands, you are learning how the technology works. And in the next video, we will stop talking the theory and actually start working with the Linux commands.